Kaz here, out on a beautiful Saturday. I'd say temperatures probably about the low to mid 40s, and just out on a beautiful day. Out on the Road King, Freedom, very dirty Road King. Can't believe I let her get this dirty. Just gonna have to try to take care of that when I get back home, or maybe tomorrow if the weather holds out. But yeah, I was first took Freedom out, and things just didn't feel right. I went into a corner and just kind of felt a little sluggish there. I haven't been on Freedom in probably at least 3 weeks, and it's been very cold and all that. And so I definitely turned her around, came back home, and sure enough, tires were really low, 30 psi. And I didn't check the tires before I went out, and should know better. And but luckily I didn't feel right, so I turned her back and took care of the tires. But definitely something you can do before you go out. Check your tires. Takes 15 minutes, but it'll definitely keep you from having a bad day. Probably save your life. But yeah, speaking of which, kind of inappropriate that I'm on Freedom. Want to talk about the crash I had a few years ago, and that's right here. Oh shit. Yeah, that was a very scary situation for Meg and I. I was pretty upset afterwards, mainly because of the crash, and I knew exactly why that happened. And the mistakes I made were, one, I didn't know the road. I'd been down a couple of times in the car, but never down on the bike, so I wasn't familiar with the road to begin with, so that was brand new. I took that corner probably about 40 miles an hour, which as you can see by the sign beforehand, that is a 15-mile-an-hour corner, and I was riding way above my skill level at the time. And the third thing was ego. Yeah, ego. And the reason I say ego is because I didn't know the road, and I had a friend coming in, and I wanted to take him out on this road, and I was going to practice on the road, you know, get familiar with the road before I took him down it. But I never got around to it, never did that, and didn't do what I needed to do there. And not only that, the reason I was upset is I put Meg into a jeopardy situation there too. I took her safety into my hands there by, you know, not being familiar with the road. So definitely learn from the mistakes. One of the first things I did after the crash was I took an advanced riding course that basically told you how to take the corners and things like that, how to get familiar with your bike and what your bike can do. So I highly recommend everyone to do what you think is right to get that feeling of complete control of your bike. From taking slow speed maneuver practicing in the parking lot, which I do pretty much every time I go out. The advanced courses that they have, the one I took was again tells you how to take a corner, and you practice probably about 35 miles an hour working on corners and stuff like that, so get very familiar with that. So whatever you can do to better familiarize you with your bike, I'd say you need to do that. And so yeah, I learned from that crash, because basically it sure wasn't an accident. I had complete lack of control, and I knew that afterwards, and so I went and worked on changing that situation from now on. So you gotta learn from your mistakes, especially if you're gonna walk away from them. And don't be scared, but don't do it again is the main thing. So that's gonna do it for me. Thank you for listening. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit the notification, subscribe, leave a comment of if you had a situation that you learned from, a crash, hopefully not, but kind of let me know what you think. So as always, be safe out there. Peace out. Cause out.